My microphone was off, so I'm happy I didn't start talking. But good morning. Today is, I believe is it Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm so confused on my days. Let me check my calendar. Wednesday, March 26, 2025. As you can see, I am just, well, I haven't, I'm not just waking up, but I've been up almost like 3 hours just laying in bed doing some stuff. I have some stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I downloaded Offer Up like 6 months ago, and only placed like one item on there. And so some of my Facebook stuff haven't been selling. So I just been trying to add some of the stuff that's on there to Offer Up, hopefully, so I could get some of the stuff like out the way because I got too much stuff. I need to get rid of some stuff and make money. So I think that would be like the perfect extra thing to do. Also, the second reason why I'm putting it on Offer Up also is because Facebook Marketplace, they're just kind of saying that my account is at risk. So just in case they take it down, I can already have my stuff on another platform ready to go. But I do have to add like all the pictures that are on Facebook to Offer Up. Right now I think I have about 15. So just over the next few days, I'll be taking pictures and adding more pictures to Offer Up. But I did try to get up before my toddler got up, and I do have like on my robe, and I kind of just threw something on the under here. You can see, got like it's a little torn. This not how it's supposed to look, but so that's why I tried to like wear my robe over it, and then it's also a little short. So just in case I need to stand up or something, I just want to be covered. But I guess this is the perfect weather for a live. There's no sun, so I can see my screen and see exactly what I'm sharing with you. Like I said, I tried to get up and go ahead and do this before my toddler woke up. She'll probably be up in a minute, so I'm gonna go make us some pancakes or whatever. But I did want to share some Dollar Tree items. And I guess I'll talk about the weather for a few minutes. It does look like it's about to rain. It's not supposed to rain until tomorrow and Friday. And then Friday, there's supposed to be like bad weather, like a storm or whatever. So I'll probably use that as a day to like wash and do my hair. Or I might wash my hair tomorrow and just try to do something to it Friday. Not really sure. But after my Dollar Tree items that I found for my garden, I will show you the progress that I'm making. Uh, yeah, that I have been making because I know my video, my other lives, I have been saying that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. But I just want to show that I am working on stuff and doing things, and just to give anybody any ideas of, how they could go about doing some things too. In case this is your first live or video watching of me. But I did go to Dollar Tree yesterday. This one I did find like Sunday, I believe, or another day. I don't remember what day. But I was trying to find something that I can cover my strawberries in for when they ripen. So like the birds and stuff won't be eating all my strawberries. So I did try this on top of it, and it is a nice fit. I don't know how big the strawberry plant is going to be get. So I don't know if this is going to be like tall enough. So I did go ahead and get some other stuff. But this is something I can use now and later. So even just like on the day when it's raining, you have like something in a container and you want to cover, you can just kind of close it up or just like barely open if you want a little bit of water to get in or whatever. Or if you have like sprinklers and you don't want one plant to get any water. But you can use this for a variety of things. So I just went ahead decided to get it. But this is the first Dollar Tree I went to. I found this. I was trying to find some kind of like mesh netting to put on the strawberries. But I found these. So I got two of these because I figured, I can use it now or another time. And I did see some other YouTube videos. I guess you could use it like as a mini greenhouse as well, but it's called a bell cloche. I guess that's how you pronounce it. But I got two of them, and I have two strawberry plants side by side in a 5 gallon bucket over there. So, like I said, I did try to put it on them, and they did do pretty well. And then, so like I said, that's from Saturday or Sunday. I don't remember what day, over the weekend or the last week or whatever. And then I got this because this is something I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be big enough or not. But I figured you just put this and leave it, say that you don't really have to do much to it. And the only thing about this was I was trying to figure out how to keep it on, so no animals won't like push it off or whatever. They do come with like hose or whatever, but it's in a 5 gallon bucket. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. I guess I could try to find some sticks or something to like stick in the hole, all the holes. Oh, let's see, it has three holes. So I guess I could try to get a strong stick to stick in there to stick through the soil, so that if an animal can't like really take it off or move it or whatever, or the wind won't blow it. And then this, I feel like I could just put it and I really don't have to worry. Or I could try to like bury this in the soil or dirt or whatever, or find something to like tie it to or whatever. I don't know. I just got different things that I could possibly use. And then also, I did find this net. So, like I said, all these items are 125. So, I'm thinking later or after this video, I'm going to try to take this off and try to see if I could just, if it opens wide enough for me to just put on top of it. And then I was thinking about getting like some zip ties to like, push through and zip tie it to like maybe the handles or something. So that way, if some kind of animal, something tried to move it or get to it, that it doesn't really go anywhere. And I'm hoping these will be small enough that the birds or whatever can try to like get any fruit through. But like I said, this was just a few items I wanted to share that I'm thinking about doing. And then I did look online, and I did see on, I found on Amazon they have some like mesh netting for like, I was looking at rain barrels yesterday to try to, see how much money I need to save or make or whatever to get a rain barrel. Cheapest one I found was like 30-40 bucks. And I think it was a pretty decent size. I don't remember how many gallons, but it was like a collapsible one because I was trying to look up like a 50 gallon, 55 gallon. And I believe it was like 100 and something gallon, but it's like collapsible. So it's probably kind of flimsy. And the price was like $40. So hopefully in the next couple of months I will be able to buy it, and I will kind of show it off because I do like, I'm in Texas and we do get I guess I should have brought me some water. But in Texas we do get a lot of rain like during the summer months, but it's looking like the spring we're going to get a lot of rain too, because the past week it's been raining like 5 out of 7 days or 4 maybe. I'm not sure, but that definitely will come in handy for just like water in my garden. Right now, I do just have some containers on the ground there, but just like the catchment system will be like easier for collecting water because it's like a wider surface area to collect water, and then it drains into a hole. So when it rains, I can get much more water and store much more water also than just like containers or whatever. Uh, Oh, and I did also look on Amazon and I found like some drying racks. Well, it's like herb drying rack because I don't have like a dehydrator. So I'm thinking and I don't have like a necessarily large garden right now. So I don't really think that I would need to buy one right now. So as you can see, I just have a few plants here and there. I mean, well, there in the windowsill in there, and so I'm thinking, like, I have some peas and stuff planted right now, strawberries, which my kids probably gonna eat all of those. I have like some bell peppers and other stuff. So the stuff that I'm going, like the tomatoes and strawberries, I know my kids are gonna eat. Like I said, I don't have like a lot of plants. I just have 2 strawberry plants, right now just one tomato plant. I am gonna buy like more like each month. I'm just gonna add more and more plants over there, and that way, hopefully, I can have like so I can have like a continuous supply, and it can help cut down on like my fresh fruits and vegetables that I need to buy, and then also that I can start like preserving some fruits and vegetables and dehydrating them. But like I said, I did find some herb drying racks, and I think I'm trying to use those because out here, like I said, there's full sun like right there. So I will try to find a way to hang it just right there where the full sun comes, and it can dry it. And when I am able to purchase it and set it up, I will like show, uh, come back and show in a video or live just how it's working out for me, and is it worth it or whatever. So, like I said, right now I don't have anything, but I'm slowly adding things and working on stuff. I'm just not getting started. I just have the space to do more things, so I definitely am gonna try to take advantage. As you can see, it's just March. It's just the beginning of the spring growing season, and I am scared that it may be too hot this summer. I did kind of look at the forecast for the whole summer, and it doesn't look like there's going to be like extreme temperatures like there was like a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, where the feels like it's like 120 over like 100 degrees or whatever. So I'm hoping we have a mild summer so that the plants can get a chance to thrive. But also, you can see in my last video or another live, I did say that I was doing some work around here, trying to get some things done. So, as you can see, if you checked out my last live, I did go ahead and raise up, and I did it in just enough, just at the nick of time, because, like I said, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It looked like it's going to rain today, and then Friday is gonna be like heavy rain. So the only thing is when there's like heavy rain along that wall, like here, I guess you can see there's like a kind of slope in the ground. The water just kind of goes there and it builds up. So that's one reason I didn't want to get them off the ground because I do have some grow bags. So I guess the buckets will be fine because they don't have holes in them right now. But I kind of just wanted to see how we look and how much more space I needed, if I needed more pallets or what. But these two were in the shed that's back here, so I went ahead and took the stuff off, and I'll show in a second the shed and just the stuff that I took off of those pallets. One is kind of broken up, and this doesn't look like quite a whole pallet. That one is a little longer than this one, so yeah, like I said, I just tried to kind of use what was here. So I went ahead and got them off the ground. And like I said, I do have two grow bags side by side. So that definitely would help when it rains. There's heavy rain and there's water like accumulated on the ground that the soil won't get too much water. And like I said, I'm happy I went ahead and did it yesterday because I was going to wait and do it today. But I'm happy I went ahead and did it because it kind of gives me an idea of how much space more I need, or how many more I could use if I wanted to grow my as I add more plants or whatever. And then there is like a third pallet over there, and it may be damaged, but it may be good enough for me just to use to get something off the ground. I'm hoping. So I probably could put it on the other side there. There are two tires behind the shed, so I'm thinking about my intention was to put them on the side over there, but I might go ahead and put another pallet on that side, put the tires in the front here. Because like I said, I can't put those two tires down. There's some boards, or I can find some boards or something to lay across the two tires, and I can put these 5-gallon buckets on top of the boards that are on the tires. But I have started doing some work on here, getting some things done for my garden, summer and winter garden, as well as my compost pile seems to be doing good. Also, It has gone down a little bit. The white fence there, I am thinking about maybe moving and putting against the wall. Maybe not all of it. Well, I guess I would have to put it in the in between space between the two windows. Because I was thinking of kind of using that like as something. Because I do want to try to grow like some watermelons and cantaloupes. So just to give them something to what do you call it, trellis onto. But I don't know if they would be like. I have to check them out to make sure. From here, they look like they still are intact and sturdy. But I don't know if they're going to be strong enough to hold it. But I'm thinking if I do that, plus if I get the little like the little trellis stuff that you can buy at Walmart, there's some kind of like string or whatever. So as they grow, I can kind of or like the plain clips or whatever or something that I can just use. Yeah, to me it just doesn't look like it's gonna. It look like it's gonna be flimsy and it's not gonna like hold. And then so I'm not sure if I'm gonna just like throw it out or try to save it because I guess I could still use that for other climbing plants as a trellis, like my green beans and other things like that. Green beans and beans or squash or something. So I'm gonna think about it. I may save some of it because I don't really. I might save like one piece. Well, two pieces might be short enough for me to go up under the windows, and then the third piece I have to put in the window. So I might try today to see how tall and how sturdy they are, because I don't want to bury them in the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it and try it, and then if it's not working out, I'll trash it, I guess. But I did want to show my compost pile is doing great. The dead weeds are there turning brown and breaking down. Yesterday I googled and I tried to find what might deter like roaches because there's like a lot of roaches over there. Uh, and it says cinnamon, so I started sprinkling cinnamon and I saw some of them like running through the pile. And then I am also going to order more like peppermint, uh, rosemary, and those kind of plants, aromatic plants, to kind of like deter hopefully rodents and more roaches to just try to see. I was gonna think about using diatomaceous earth, but as far as that, because I'm gonna use that for composting and making soil, so I don't think that would be like a good idea. Kind of want to watch what I put in there, and then I also thought about doing just like orange and lemon lime peels just throughout the week and stuff, and see how that works. Also, and I kind of just like sprinkle the cinnamon around the ground and just on top and try to use the stick to kind of like shake it up to make sure that it goes down. And then I guess the rain is gonna probably wash most of it away, but it's gonna like help to get that cinnamon like inside. And I'm thinking about throwing a few some cinnamon sticks, bay leaves in there also. Then that's good too, like good seasoning for myself. My yeah, I'm seasoning my compost pile. So that's just gonna add more nutrients to it, anyways, over time. But and I do see the ant mound there does look better after pouring boiling water there. So I'm gonna try like every few days, and that's also another reason to get them off the ground because there was like an ant pile. So about me raising them up, it's not as close to the ant pile, but I will be able to collect some more water. And also the other day, I think I did figure out which one of these trees is the pecan tree, and I think this is this one right here. I'm gonna be so excited, and it's like actually the neighbor tree. It's just like branching over the fence, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of pecans falling over here, which they kind of do need to trim it, but I'm not complaining because I like pecans. So hopefully buy me a couple 5 gallon buckets and collect some. The ones that fall on this side. Because while we were trying to clear the weeds and cut the grass up here, I did see some rotted, like I guess they're from the last season or whatever. So they're kind of like hollowed out and rotting and deteriorating. I don't know what you call the right word, but yeah. But I guess I would have to compete with the squirrels because there is like two squirrel nests here. So hopefully there will be plenty and enough, and hopefully there's more than one tree. Like I said, I really don't know what the pecan tree look like, but I'm guessing that's what that is. And if so, then there's at least one. So I'm hoping there's at least like two. I have no idea, but there's like a lot of different trees. There's none in this yard. It doesn't look like, yeah, there's no trees here. So all of these trees that you see are from the two neighbors. One on this side that has some trees, the one on this side, their trees are just kind of coming over the fence, and then back here, there's no house directly behind this. There's just like a little space, and then there's some kind of like bayou. I don't even know what you call it. It's not a river, but I guess it's like a bayou or whatever behind there. And then on the other side of that, there's a house. So on camera, the house behind the fence look pretty close, but it's not as close as it looks. It's not as close as it looks. There's some space between there. So basically, there's just people on both sides. And like I said, the house is not, there's nobody directly behind the fence. There's like a little area. I don't know how many feet, maybe like 6 to 12 feet. There's like a bayou, and then whatever space. It's probably about the same amount of space between the bayou and that house. So there's no people directly behind right there. But I am going to show the storage or shed, I guess you call it, storage shed. You can see the stuff that's outside. That's all the stuff that was on the pallets. Plus, there was like a sink. And I'm gonna just leave. I just left the sink. There's like some kind of table. I just put it on there. You can see the lawnmower is there. So I'm gonna keep the lawnmower and my gas can in there when my son needs to cut the grass. And then I'm gonna put some of my storage containers that I'm not gonna be going through throughout the year. Like maybe the ones I go through like 1 to 3 times a year. I'm gonna put those out there so they can be out the way and so that I can reduce some of my monthly bills that other people are helping me pay anyways, and that they are tired of helping me pay when I don't have money. So but yeah, that's about it. And then I didn't even realize there's like a metal, I don't know, I guess it's like a roofing thing behind this shed. And you can see the pallet there on the side. That's the pallet I'm going to try to get. And then behind the shed, there's two tires. And in the corner, there's like a pile of leaves. So I guess the previous renters and or maintenance person started their pile of leaves, sticks, I mean, over there. So I did try to pick up some sticks over there, and there are like a bunch of roaches that live there. So I'm going to try to make sure I have some closed-toed shoes, long pants on. Yesterday I didn't have like short pants, so I really didn't do much over there. We just mostly did the shed, and then it started getting hot because I waited till my son got through his work online, and then we came out here. So it was about 12 or 1 o'clock, and we just worked for about like an hour. And I was like, it's getting too hot. I'm sweating, so that's enough for today. But we did get a lot accomplished. Like I said, we did get those two pallets out. I moved my plants, and I almost had to kill him yesterday because my two plants that are in the styrofoam, I don't know if you can see them, they're on the side of that 5 gallon buckets. And then I have some plants in the container. But I told him to help me move the styrofoam from by that wall, and we put it like up here in the grass. And he put the styrofoam on the ground, and then he put some of the containers on top of the plants that are in the styrofoam. I was like, why would you do that? Like, he just turned 17 like last month. So I'm just looking at him like, okay, did you just not think about what you're doing here? So hopefully he didn't bend them too much. But yesterday it did appear that they were starting to like look withered or drying up. So I think he may have injured and or killed my plants. I don't know. I just try not to get too upset. And I say, well, thank goodness I went ahead and planted more peas the day before. And then the other plants, I still don't know what else I planted. I probably need to go back in one of my videos because I did do a live or video saying what I planted. I just don't remember. And well, I don't have them here, but I do have some plants, or I had some like plant name tags or whatever. And I don't really use them because I just figure like by the time whatever grows, I can figure out what it is going to be by the time it start growing. But these, I have no idea what they are. I can't tell. It just look like some kind of plant right now. I don't know what it is. So I can't try to replan what it is because I don't remember what it is. It may be like basil or something, but the leaves don't look like basil leaves, so I have no idea. I just can identify the plant. I don't have the app on my phone to do it, and I don't feel like going through all of this. So I said, well, it's live and it's growing, so hopefully sooner or later I can figure out what it is. But like right now, it's like getting shed out, and the trash can is here. So I'm not gonna fill it up too much because I still have to put regular trash in there throughout the week. So usually I wait and like fill up my regular trash, then however much room is left, do it. But yesterday was Tuesday, and we are supposed to do it Monday, but Monday we didn't get around to doing it. And Tuesday the trash person came in the morning. They have they were coming in the afternoon, but the past 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, they've been coming in the morning. So I was hoping that I was gonna have time to get back here, fill some stuff up in the trash bag, and just put it in there. But it's a good thing because there's a gate right here. There's a lock on it, and the fence really is. I don't want to open it because it's hard to. I guess it's like uneven the ground there, so you kind of have to like pick the gate up and prop something up on it. It's like take like 2 or 3 people to get it situated where you can put the lock on there. So I didn't want to do it. So it's kind of good the trash person came in the morning. That way he could just bring this trash can from the front. After they came, I just told him to bring it through the house, through the back, and that's like much easier. So I might try to start doing that just after trash day, uh, filling up the bottom just a little bit of the way and then putting it back. Because I mean, when it's full, it's kind of hard. Well, it's kind of hard anyways. It's a tight squeeze to fit it through the kitchen. But with it being empty, like it's much more easier for him to maneuver the trash can. So other than that, we would have to fill bags and throw it over the fence. So I guess that's the easiest way is to wait till it's empty, then pull it through the house to the backyard. But I think that's about it for today. My daughter is woke, and it sounds like somebody else was in the kitchen with her because I don't hear her screaming and crying and whining. I hear her talking to somebody. It's probably my daughter. She washed dishes last night, I believe. So she's probably in the kitchen putting up the dishes. And what else I was going to say? Oh, in my last live, if you saw my thumbnail, I forgot to mention it. It was just like a picture of my daughter at the radio. So my aunt did take me and my kids and some of my cousins to the Houston rodeo. I don't believe it was. I forgot what day it was on, but we just kind of all piled up in the car and went together. So that was like at the little petting zoo part. I don't know. Yeah, I guess where they you could go in and pet the animals or walk around with the animals. So at first she was a little scared, but then when she saw the little baby goat, she was excited. And there was like a big hog or pig in there, other goats, and what else was in there? I don't remember. But like I said, first she was a little scared because they were taller than her. But once she saw that they weren't harmful or wasn't, she was fine. And then she really did love the baby goats. So, but that's pretty much it for this live. I think I didn't forget anything else. Yeah. And it's been 30 minutes, so it's time for me to start my day. It's 8:24 now. So I gotta go make me and my daughter some pancakes. And then I will be back out here since the weather is nice before it starts raining. And I probably won't do much. I'll probably just try to move those leaves from over there into my leaf pile. Uh, and maybe just sweep up some glass. As you can see, there was some kind of like door frame, and the glass was shattered. It was on top of the pallets, and we kind of just dumped the glass on the ground in the shed. So I have to sweep up that glass, which I probably could leave it, but I'm gonna try to sweep up most of it. And then we dump some out on the ground on the outside. So I definitely need to sweep up the one on the outside because sometimes my 2-year-old does come out here with no shoes on, and she's so nosy that she has to like go over there and try to be nosy. So I'm gonna try to sweep up as much as possible. So I'm thinking about even just like a tarp to lay down there, get as much stuff off the ground as possible. The tarp is probably the cheapest way to go about it, is just laying something on the ground there, like on the floor, because I'm not gonna. There's like thick layer of like soil and different debris and trash and stuff that's in there. So me and my son were working to get most of. There's like some garbage bags of soil there. There's like some sheetrock in there. So we're gonna try to get most of that up. We're not gonna get all of it, but we're gonna try to get most of it up. And then, like I say, the glass, and eventually lay something down in there, and then put our stuff on top of it. But for now, we're just gonna get most of the stuff up. I'm gonna start putting stuff in there because there's stuff in the garage that I need to get out of there so that I can organize the garage. And then later we're just gonna pull everything out and then lay whatever we're gonna lay down, and then just put everything back in there. But there's some stuff in there. Like I said, I was trying to describe these things, and I found a video on TikTok where somebody was using these. I guess it's the little things here. These things where you can kind of put boards for your like your plan to make like a plan wall. I don't know. It's like cement blocks. I don't know what you call them, but there's 4 of those. So I was possibly thinking about trying to contain my composting pile over there later, but I still have to buy more material to add on top of it because I could kind of make like a rectangle or square with that. Get some boards, and then I'll still have to like build the wall up. So yeah, I'm not really sure, or I might just use that for something else if my grandma doesn't want it. Because, like I said, this is her property, and she usually rents it out to people. And I'm not sure if it's left from the previous residents or just like the person that usually works on the house for her and does stuff around here. So, like I said, these pallets too, I'm not sure because there was some stuff in there that looked like paint and stuff that the person probably didn't use all of it and they probably just put it in there to store it for next time. I don't know. But if they do happen, I guess they won't mind because it's just been sitting here. So, like I said, those things, the buckets, I'm not sure if I can put it out for heavy trash day or not. And I did kind of ask my grandma, did she want stuff that's in the shed? And she said that everything in there was like from the previous people. So she said the only thing that she wanted was stuff that's in the garage. So I'm going to eventually take that possibly out the garage and put it in the shed because it's just like in my way so that I can need to put my own things in there so that it will be just like out the way. If they need it, they can just come back here and get it, and whatever work needs to be done. She was supposed to be sending someone here to do some kind of work last month, but they never came. So I guess she's gonna slowly like work on whatever needs to be worked on. because there were people staying here, and I guess they really didn't care because they it wasn't like a permanent situation. They were just renting, so she's gonna kind of take her time to fix this property back up over time. Well, I guess I don't know if she's gonna keep it or sell it or what she's gonna do with it. But she had been asking me to like come in this house in particular since like I think 2018, but it just wasn't beneficial to me because I was working two jobs and I was really close to my jobs. One job was in walking distance, so my car broke down. I could just like walk to work, and then here it would be like a 30, 45 minute drive depending on the traffic. So I was like, well, by the time I spend driving back and forth, the wear and tear on my car, and it's just more stressful trying to get to and from, where I was going to, trying to get to and from work. Even if I would have split the rent with my sister, because she even said that my sister could split the rent with me. But at the time, I had two kids, and this is a three-bedroom. So I felt like that by the time she moved in, it still was going to be me having a two-bedroom because my kids were going to have to share a room, or I felt like they were going to have to share a room. Then she was going to have a room, I was going to have a room. And then this house, what my brother says, like a Jack and Jill type bathroom where there's a tub in the middle, and then there's like the rest of the bathroom on. There's a door on each side of the tub and shower area, and there's like I guess like the bathroom with the toilet and sink on both sides of the thing. But there's like a door that divides it, so you share in one shower. And I was like, that's not gonna work because I had two kids plus me and her, and we all were gonna be trying to shower and get dressed in the morning before try to get to school. And I felt like it just overall just was gonna be to my advantage to move here. So she did rent it out to some people for the past November. Someone stayed here and it has been kind of vacant. So like there's been like a lot of stuff accumulating like weeds and leaves and stuff. So I'm like slowly working to like do that and just give her time to fix it up for her to do whatever she is going to do to it. And I can see that if this fencing here, like the two neighbors have fencing, and then I don't know if there's the back fence. You can see there's metal fencing on both sides, and I'm not sure because this fence is kind of well. You can see there's like gaps in the fence. This house is bordered by wooden fence, and then over there they have like a metal fence on both sides behind this wood fence. So this fencing is probably going to have to be replaced and redone beautifully. So I don't know if she's gonna do that anytime soon or what. Like I said, behind the wood fencing toward the back, I don't know if there's any fencing there at all, but it definitely needs to be if there's not. And there's like a thin space between both fences on each side. So like even between these fences, the wire fence and the wood fence, there's like a bunch of debris in between there. So I guess over time, eventually, we're gonna have to go and do that, like trash the stuff. It's just gonna take like a lot of time. But like I say, it's been people just renting here, so they really haven't been caring for the property like it's their own because they really don't care. But that's what I said. I guess my grandma's gonna slowly fix everything that needs to be fixed, and she don't have to worry about somebody trashing her place or like not taking care of stuff. Or just like even me when the person moved out, I came with her to like check it out. I took some pictures for her because the person they basically left a lot of stuff in the house, even trash. Like even in the bathroom, there's like trash cans with just like trash in it, and they basically left like food in the cabinets, dishes, all kind of pretty much a lot of stuff. So she had to go and clear all of the stuff out. And like I said, I came with her and took pictures and stuff, and just like to help her in case she missed anything. I came behind her to see if some stuff need to be done. Just like one of these windows down here is cracked. She didn't really notice that. And then some of the bedrooms there were like some missing doors, vents, and things like that. that she didn't really like notice or look at. So I kind of like helped her, came back, took pictures, sent it to her, so she know what she needed to like do. Because I guess the person just stayed here and they just never complained or told her stuff need to be fixed or whatever. But even like she put a new air conditioning unit in here, and she had wanted me to like come and stay the night, like soon after she had put it in here, because she was concerned about somebody stealing the air conditioner. But they wound up stealing like the copper wiring or whatever. And so like the heater works, but the AC is just the fan. So there's like no AC for now. So I don't know if she can just fix the copper pipe, just add another piece and replace it with something that's other than copper, or she has to buy like a whole AC unit. I did try to Google it, and it said you can replace it with some other kind of like metal encased wire or whatever you call it, tubing. So hopefully by the summertime she will be able to do that. If not, I kind of would kind of remind her, ask her. Because even yesterday it was like 80 degrees. It was a hot day yesterday, and it's only March. So, but that's enough rambling on for now. Because I gotta go. It's been like I think 10 more minutes talking. Make us some breakfast and start my day. But thanks for joining. I will see you soon. Provide more updates and show you things that I'm working on, just to give you ideas on some things you can do, and try to find if you don't have a lot of money to start a garden, or just preparing in general for like everything that's possibly going to happen sometime soon or in the near and far future. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.